All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome to another round of coffee and questions. What's today's topic? I discovered on my desktop computer, I keep running out of charging ports or I keep running out of data transfer ports, things like that. And I came across Sabrent. That's a picture above. It's a handy device to have. So if you're tired of cords all over the place and you're running out of places to put your thumb drives or you need more USB ports, for your devices and things, this could be a solution to the problem. Now, one of the first questions in here, what about charging ports that people get confused on? Those bottom three that are black, those are your charging ports, kind of strictly for charging, let's say, and the rest of them you can use for data transfer and things like that. So you get 3 smart charging ports and you get 7 extra USB 3.0 ports, which allow you to do data transfer speeds up to 5 GPS. So that's pretty good. If you could use this device. So anyway, it enables you to charge devices, transfer data, or any other task you want to use a USB port for. And it doesn't take up a ton of room on your desktop either. So overall, I think this is pretty nice. Now, it's not on sale right now, any big sale, $37.98. But you can also, if you say, hey, I don't want the 7 plus 3, that's the one that I have here, and it's the one that I use. You can also do one of the others. There's a 4-port one. The extension cable currently is not available, so you'd have to get your own extension cable if you need something longer. And you can get the 10-port too, which is over here on my right on the bottom if that's what you want. But take a look at this. It's got 67,148 ratings, so there's a lot of people, that buy this and think it's a great device. There's also 1,000 questions answered. So I can't answer every question in the video, but what you can do is you can go up, click on that 1,000 questions, and in the search, put in your particular device or your question, and it should come back with an answer for you because there are tons of questions answered here. Okay, now the black buttons are like on and off switches for each one of these ports. So you can actually just go through and pick and choose if you have multiple devices plugged in when you want them to be on and off. I'm going to go ahead and flip through some slides real quick to give you a better idea of the hookup and how this thing works. And then I'll come back to this and I'll do more questions and answers. So if it's something you're interested in, stay tuned. this is a good deal, I think, especially, if you're using like multiple devices on your desktop and you still want to be able to charge and all of that. For me, like on my desk, this is there. It comes in really handy because a lot of times I have run out of ports in the past when I need them, and I'm always unplugging and replugging things in. This way I can have everything just left plugged in. Okay, this is a bit of a close-up showing you exactly how things can be charged. All right, here you go. You got 3 smart charging ports, speeds up to 2.4 amps per port. Okay, just a picture here showing you 60 watts of power output to charge phones, tablets, and other devices simultaneously. And another picture just letting you know, like I said earlier, the data transfer speeds up to 5 GPS. And this just shows you that in between where you're pressing the button to turn it on and off, you have that blue LED that lets you know the status of the port. Okay, now this is just a quick snapshot of the 4-port one if you don't want the larger 7-port one. Okay, so now we are back to the original, advertised picture here, so I'll finish the questions and answers. How much does it weigh? 1.34 pounds. Do the charging ports also transfer data? No, like I said earlier, the 3 black are for charging only. The other 7 you can use for data transfer. Again, no, it's just a standard USB connector that goes from the computer right into the device. So power adapter is up to you, but I didn't buy it. Can you hook it up to a TV? Yes, as long as it has a USB port. The only downside I see here is if you plug in, like let's say you start off 100% power, and you start plugging in devices and turning on these switches, it starts dividing up that power. So the more things you have on, there is a degradation in that power. So you just have to be aware of it. But if you're not using some of these other devices that are plugged in, just simply turn them off and then that reboosts it. So for me, in my intermittent use of multiple devices, it's not a problem. Okay, now somebody else explained to me, well, if you buy the power adapter, there's a little hole on the back. You would plug it into there and then like to an outlet, and that would resolve the problem. Okay, I didn't do that. It's powered strictly off of my PC. But if you feel that there's too much degradation, you can always buy the power adapter, and that would solve the problem, is what one of the reps from Sabrent had mentioned in an article. Okay, at this price, $37.98, it's an okay deal. It's not an outstanding deal. But what I did is I needed another one, as I put it in my kind of shopping basket for later. And then if it flags me when it goes on sale, then I would consider, purchasing it again. But right now, $37.98 is just an okay price. But if it's a device that you need, it is very handy. Well, for me, it's a very convenient thing to have. I mean, it comes in very useful, but the on and off switches is what's nice about it. When things are plugged in, I can simply just shut them off. For charging devices and things like, a wireless mouse, that's okay. Wireless keyboard, that's okay. All these devices it works fine with, and the charging, but if you're going to plug in an external hard drive, you might want to get, that external AC adapter for power, because I think that would really bog it down, but I don't use it for that. It's just what I read. So definitely if you're going to use, the wireless mouse and keyboard, I would definitely get the power adapter. Okay, folks, it wasn't to make this a long video. This is a handy device for me, but I don't use it for wireless, keyboard, mouse, and I don't use it for external hard drive. Everything else, this thing functions and works perfectly fine. Again, I'm waiting for it to go on sale, but this is a good price. It's okay for where it is, and you can get the 4-port, the 10-port, whatever you want here. Read over to my right. Go to the questions, search out, your particular issue if you want to. Remember, if you're going to add in all these other devices, then you're probably going to want to make sure that you get that, additional AC adapter, round hole on the back. I give this a 2 thumbs up, but I want a better price on it, so I put it on my wish list. All right, so I'm the Home Handyman. I hope you click subscribe. I hope you keep following me. I'll see you on the next video, but it's something to consider. Put it in your wish basket like I do and wait for it to go on sale. If you know of something better, drop it in the comment below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to click subscribe and hit that button down below. I mean, if you want to buy something like this off of Amazon, because the small commission, like I said, feeds my stray animals and such. All right, I would appreciate it. Thank you very much. See you again soon. Bye-bye.